Get tied on because this is going to be a showdown. The Breeders' Crown 3-year-old colt and gelding pace, a crack field of 9. Starting gate is rolling, the gate is swinging around the turn, and we are just moments away from the start of the Breeders' Crown Championship. The gate swings into the back stretch, and they're heading toward the start. And they're off. Sunfire Blue Chip from the outside. Captaintreacherous right there from the inside, and Beach Memories is in between them. And Captaintreacherous has the best early speed and leads it by a length as they move on to the opening turn. Luke and Hanover's at the rail racing in 4th. Sunshine Beach wanted to leave, but he's parked out on the outside in the early going from 5th. Racing in 6th is Apprentice Hanover. Settling in 7th on the inside as the field moves around the turn is Vegas Vacation as they roll toward the opening quarter, and they crack that mark in 26-1. Further back in the field, racing in 8th is Captive Audience, who flushes Vegas Vacation to the outside. And at the back, trailing the field, is Urbanite Hanover, and it is the captain who's moving back to the lead from Sunfire Blue Chip. Captaintreacherous in front. Sunfire Blue Chip is on the inside, racing in 2nd. Sunshine Beach forced to grind first over, up on the outside 3rd. Beach Memories racing in 4th. Luke and Hanover 2nd over on the outside. He's about 5 lengths from the front as they reach the half-mile marker in 55-2. So a second quarter breather for Captaintreacherous, being chased a bit on the lead as they head to the back stretch. It's Captaintreacherous on the inside who's still showing the way. Right there on the outside is Sunshine Beach. He's been first over from the start, applying pressure. Sunfire Blue Chip in the loose pocket spot 3rd. Luke and Hanover well spotted 2nd over on the outside. Beach Memories is jammed in at the rail. Vegas Vacation 3rd up on the outside. 3 quarters in 1, 22-1, 26-4 on the back stretch. It's Captaintreacherous and Sunshine Beach, and they are slugging it out. Captaintreacherous kicks out the earplugs, and Captaintreacherous leads the way. Sunshine Beach won't go away, hanging in there on the outside. The captain put to the test. Sunshine Beach on the outside. Captaintreacherous game. Sunshine Beach, Luke and Hanover. Captaintreacherous wins again. The captain, not to be denied, 149-2.
Oh, Sam McKee, what a big mile once again. And every single time you think there's no gear left in this great champion, he knows how to turn it on when he's eyeballed by another horse. He finds that extra gear, and after a 26 and change 3rd quarter, he finds it here tonight and does it once again in the slop. 149-2. What a great looking 3-year-old we have here.
Pure speed is what separates the great horses from the good horses, but pure heart is what separates the champions, and this is a champion returning to the winner's circle right now. Number 1, Captaintreacherous, wins again, adding to a stellar season where he's 12 for 13. He's danced most every big dance, and he's won most all of them, and he takes the Breeders' Crown tonight for the 3-year-old colt and gelding pacers. For Tim Tetrick, that's his 3rd Breeders' Crown tonight. Tony Alagna picks up a Breeders' Crown victory, and the Captaintreacherous Racing Group of Versailles, Kentucky will celebrate once again in the winner's circle. Captaintreacherous headed to Hanover Shoe Farms for the 2015 breeding season. He'll race again next year, and this victory earns him a spot in the Meadowlands TVG Free-for-All Championship against the older horses when the new building opens in November, if he so chooses. So Captaintreacherous scores in 149-2 to win the Andy Grant Jr. Memorial Trophy, and Andy Grant, of course, one of the driving forces for so many years in the sport of harness racing, his work with the Hambletonian Society, and also is one of the top owners and breeders in our sport as well. A deserving champion, Captaintreacherous, in the winner's circle, taking the breeder's crown. To make the trophy presentation, we welcome the widow of the late Andy Grant, Trish Grant, along with her son Andrew Grant, and the president of the Hambletonian Societies and one of the great friends of Andy Grant over the years, Mr. Tom Charters, to make the trophy presentation, to racing manager Myron Bell, Marvin Katz, Joe Sabraco, George Siegel, Hanover Shoe Farms, and all of the partners on the brilliant champion, Captaintreacherous. Results posted official. Finishing second was number 8, Sunshine Beach. Third was number 3, Luke and Hanover. And fourth, number 2, Beach Memories. A gentleman named Bob Droste won a special promotion that we had at the Meadowlands earlier this year, where he receives 1% of Captaintreacherous earnings for the season and his future racing career. Well, you can add another $250,000, so that's another $2,500 in Bob's pocket, and I believe he's out there in the winner's circle as well, celebrating with the winning connections of Captaintreacherous, who wins the breeder's crown in dead game fashion. And here is the complete order of finish top down. Captaintreacherous, the winner. Beach Memories, 4th. Luke and Hanover was 3rd. Apprentice Hanover, 6th. Vegas Vacation, 5th. Captive Audience, 8th. Sunfire Blue Chip, 7th. Sunshine Beach was 2nd. Urbanite Hanover, 9th. Rechecking top down, 143, 658, 729. Time for the mile on the sloppy surface, 149-2.